what is up? Oh my God. It has actually been pretty much a year since I've talked to you guys. I missed you so much. If you guys are new catching this video, your girl name is Pebbles. Some call me Lala. And I own Heavenly Brown's Beauty Supply. Yes, your girl owns her own beauty supplies. And if you've been following my channel for a little while now, also, you guys remember what your girl Afro looked like when she first cut it off. And I'm about to show y'all just how real shrinkage is. Do you see what this Afro look like? Honey, in just about 2 years since I started this journey of my natural hair, this is about how long it's come. It's about right here, depending on where I'm pulling it from, of course. But as y'all can see, your girl's Afro is full. But as you can tell by the title, I am doing one of my favorite, well, new favorite, protective styles that I wear during the week, even when I don't have on my wigs, guys. And I've just grown to love doing it because it's just so easy. It's just really, really just so easy to maintain and deal with. And that is just plaiting up my hair. So I usually do pretty small plaits. I'm about to show you guys. So it can still fit up under my wig, because as you can see, ain't nothing thin about all this stuff up over here, honey. Yes. Like, this Afro is off the chain. And if you notice that, yes, I do have some color on my ends. It has grown out quite a bit, as you can see. It's a bit of a burgundy-ish auburn color. I'm gonna try something different, y'all, because I have been natural for a minute, and if you follow me for a while, you know I like color. So, even on my natural hair, that's what I did, and it's growing out, and I like how it looks, so I haven't decided whether or not I was going to re-dye it again, or I was just going to leave it like this. Drop me a thumbs up in the comments when you see this video, guys. Let me know what you think. If thumbs up if I should leave it, thumbs down if it is time to dye this again. Or should I just try a whole different color? I'm getting text messages and stuff. Want nothing coming through, guys, until I started this video. And if you've been following me for a while, you also can tell that my background looks different than what it usually does. Yes, your girl has moved. I'm actually about to move again into my pretty house, which I can't wait. But this is the conditioner, well, leave-in conditioner, guys, that I'm using today. I know it's an oldie, but I like it. It works on my daughter's hair, at least. This will be the first time that I'm trying it on my hair. I usually use TGIN or Eden Body Works, Millie Organics, most of the popular ones, to get my hair to where it is right now. And I still also do my rice water. I don't do it as much now as I did when I first started. But as you can see, honey, it helped. But let's get into this. I am going to go ahead and section out this hair. Guys, give me a minute. Alright, y'all, so I have sectioned it out the way that I tend to section out my hair when it comes to me plaiting it. Yo, these bags, guys, are driving me crazy. And it's crazy because it's not like I'm not getting any sleep, but you know how that works. But let's get right into this. Like I said, I am using my leave-in conditioner. But I've been doing, like, if you follow me on Instagram, you notice I've backed off quite a bit. I haven't posted in, oh my gosh. But it's kind of like multiple reasons for that. It's, you know, in life sometimes things pop up and it be one thing after another. For me, it was having to move out of nowhere, trying to get settled. COVID just threw a lot of things completely out of whack for you, girl. But they're definitely starting to get a lot more in order, crazily, after something major happens. Now, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I have no clue what the hell the back of my head looks like, and y'all know I don't because you just seen me party. But I tend to not care what the bottom part truly looks like. Now, these parts, I always want to make sure are completely straightened in the front because you're gonna see the front of my head more than you'll see the back. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah, so I stepped back from Instagram quite a bit, trying to learn some new things and get your girl self in order. And also because of some life things that happened with the moving, and now my mom is back staying with us again, because when we moved she was staying with my brother and all type of stuff was just going on. And then out of the blue, of course, I get hit in a car accident. Of course, it's a car accident. Nobody ain't putting their hands on me, y'all. Don't even worry about that. But you know, slightly off. Remember, I am a Gemini. Brain cells don't work too well good sometimes. But anywho, yeah, so I get in a car accident. Probably it's been about 3 weeks. No, damn, it's almost a month ago. And suffered from a concussion, and I'm still having to go to chiropractic for therapy and shit. Like, guys, when I say life has been a trip. I like to brush out my hair, guys, before I even blow dry it, so I can get as many of the tangles out as possible. Even though I just brushed this. I love it. Y'all see that? It has gotten so healthy. It is time for me to go and get my first silk press. It always obeys me. But yeah, it's time for me to go get my first silk press and let somebody else professionally clip my ends. I've been growing it for a while, so it's about that time. I clip my ends myself, but I do like the dust clipping. I just go through a little bit and just clip off some ends. But it's time for a professional cut. But yeah, so like I said, life has just thrown me off. Unfortunately, right before all this stuff happened, I had a giveaway on my page, and I have just not been able to get back into my social media and getting all that stuff back together. I have closed the store down temporarily, as far as with the website. Like, I still have some of my regular customers hit me up and they'll get stuff from me, like reorder stuff they already reordered and things of that sort. But actual website up, no, the website is down right now. It will be going back up very soon once your girl gets some more stuff together. See, this is the only thing I do not like about my natural hair. It may be because it's time for me to get a real cut and get it straightened out and silk pressed by a professional. But these damn tangles is annoying. Y'all just see me brushing. As soon as I get over here, it still got a knot. But I like to brush in both angles, this angle and this angle, because I notice it helps with my curls defining a lot more and detangling them suckers. But it's about to get loud. Let me go ahead and start blow drying. Yeah. Alright, y'all, so I have went ahead and blow dried out the first row. I'm not going to, that's where she's at right now. Not going to flat iron it. I'm using minimal heat this time to do my hair. I am going to be braiding it with the Dual Grow grease. I love this stuff. Between this and Sulfur-8, I know it's old school, but it works. Like, let's be honest, let's be real. I know also that it's not a black-owned company, at least not more as far as I know. But it works. Like, it works. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Straight up. But I'm literally going to be blow drying each individual row and plaiting at the same time. So my hair is starting to get wet again. It's alright. It's just conditioner going down. But let's see. Like I said, I'm not really paying attention to the parts in the back. I'm only really and truly going to be paying attention to the ones in front and right here at the top. Like, I want it all, of course, to be as even as possible. So I know most are like, oh my God, why you don't use all natural products? I do. I have a little concoction that I have of virgin olive oil, shea butter. What else is in that thing? Jamaican castor oil, vitamin E oil, and something else. I can't remember. Oh, it is mixed with sulfate grease too. But so it's slightly all natural, but I still have to put my sulfate in it. I'm sorry, that stuff makes my scalp feel absolutely, oh my God. Like, if you use sulfate, you know what I mean. Like, your scalp feels so much better after you put that on it. And the reason I do the method of stretch blow drying is because, especially when I do this particular style, because I want my plaits to be as long as possible. Anybody else braid like that? Like, you start off under it, then you flip it this way. Like, I don't know why, but no matter what, I always do. It's easier for me to grip the hair. Oh, wait a minute. Come here. I plait so fast sometimes I lose the hair. I'm listening to Rihanna, don't mind me, y'all. But guys, yes. So, like I said, when it comes to the business world, it has been quite a bit crazy for me. I am still trying to get things back in order. These past few months have been hellish. Oh, and this is one of the new shirts that I got made. And this is, of course, you can follow us on our Instagrams. Well, of course, you guys know Instagram is Heavenly Brown Beauty Supply. Well, Heavenly _ I'm gonna drop it right here. Y'all see it? We good. And Facebook, of course, is this one. And don't forget, we do have TikTok, honey. I am starting to get better on my TikTok and Reel videos, so you can check the TikTok out here. And of course, you know your girl will be back here on YouTube again going forward, because I know I've been going for a while, but trying to work a full-time job, raising kids, taking care of my disabled mother, and trying to run these businesses all at the same time and doing everything by myself took your girl out. Okay, so I needed to get myself back together, and I do suffer from anxiety and depression. And with this darn pandemic, I think I was depressed probably twice now since this thing started. So, like I said, life. But your girl has started multiple businesses. Your girl has jumped into the Airbnb, and because of all the learned lessons from my mistakes growing Heavenly, that I'm also applying to Heavenly now in the back end and front end as well, that I'll be applying later. But all those things I've learned, I've also opened up a consulting business. I do have a partner, which he or she shall be revealed later on our new channel, which you can go ahead and check us out at Royal Wealth Consulting right there. You can follow us on Instagram, which is the same exact name. I will continue to give all my business tips that I have on those pages. I've learned so much, and it's just like, it's time now to start teaching others what I've learned, so you guys can avoid all the mistakes that I ran into running this business by myself. Like, you'll be amazed. And when I say by myself, it's the day-to-day things by myself. Like, yes, my family supported me. Well, not say supported, supports me, guys. I do have a great life partner that also supports me very much. Supported me most family has. So, not like that. I need the day-to-day things, like setting up the emails for sales and creating the sales, getting the flyers done, creating videos like this, my YouTube videos and my Reels. The only person that does that is all me. And if you're in business at all, even if you're a content creator, just a content creator, you know that this shit takes a lot. Oh my God. One, it takes absolutely, positively hours just to get all of it done. It's absolutely time consuming, and trying to do that. I no longer, of course, work for anyone, which is great. I only work for myself. But I am still a mother and a daughter, and I am someone's girlfriend. So you really got a lot of shit to do. But I have started to learn, as much as possible, putting yourself on a schedule and maintaining that schedule is everything. Like, I've been trying to give myself the discipline to not just create my schedules, but stick to them. And trust me, it is hard, honey. Especially when life tends to throw you some curveballs real quick. Oh, baby. Let me tell you. Well, honey, all I can say about that is you gotta find what you love to do, and that'll make it easier. Like, if you're doing something you don't love, it's gonna always feel like a task, and you're gonna never want to do it. And then there's some things that you just have to learn to love to do, especially with inside of your business. Like, I'm not a camera person, like at all. Like being in front or even talking to people in crowds, not my thing. Never has been, and I am trying to get myself to a point where it has to be a thing for me. Like, it has to be. Because in this day and age, if you're not on social media, realistically, you're going to have a hard time with your business. Like, everybody looks for everything on social media. And guys, one word of advice: I don't care what it is that you love, and if you feel like it's too many other people doing it, still do it. Straight up. Like, it don't matter what somebody else is doing. Just because you're doing the same thing don't mean you're going to do it the same way. Like, because I definitely do not run my beauty supply store like other beauty supply stores. Like, I know I don't. Because first of all, it's online, number one. I haven't went towards a brick and mortar as of yet because I feel like, one, I'm not ready to do that financially. Which I could be wrong, and it could just be fear talking. But I ain't felt that yet, so we shall see. Maybe it is fear talking. But yeah, my store is mainly online, and I ship. Well, now I have a actual storage space at least where I hold most of my products, so that I can have more, which I actually haven't even, guys, bought products for the store in a while. Because like I said, business has been slow, and I allowed the store website to close down temporarily so that I can get your girl can get her life together. There's one thing that I learned and I had to realize very quickly is that in business you cannot, especially when you have a product-based business, you can't have inventory on hand and no sales to go with it. Okay? That's why I determined where now, at least, that was my part of my screw up. I was buying a lot of inventory. And you know what I say to that? It's not that you don't want to buy inventory before you have your sales. You don't want to buy a lot of inventory, too much inventory before you have sales coming in. Because then you end up with all these products and nowhere for to go. And unfortunately, that happened to me for a period of time, and then things picked back up a lot. I won't even say pick back up. It shot up for a while. And then I realized I didn't have a lot of systems in place to help me to fulfill my orders, and that growth that I hit. Oh, I'm going to hit the wall. There we go. But yeah, I hadn't prepared myself properly for the growth that I hit, and unfortunately, your girl failed. Yes, I did. I messed up. And it is what it is. I learned my lesson, and now I'm fixing it. But y'all, I'm gonna be back when I get to the front of this. So see y'all later. Right, y'all, your girl is back. And you know what? I realized it has really been a long time since your girl did a YouTube video. Because I was talking to y'all like, nigga, I was on my live. So, if you hear that, I'm going to see y'all later in the rest of this clip. Don't mind it. Your girl be tripping. I told y'all, listen, if you ain't never had a concussion before, baby, like, I know it would mess with my head, but I realized it would mess with my head that damn bad. Honey, I feel crazy some damn times. But anywho, back to this hair. So as y'all can see, I have finished the back. And this right side, I have a freaking problem, and I've been trying to address it since probably the last year, no, last 2-3 years actually. That right here, in this little area only, it is very thin. So as you can see, like, this plait is super freaking skinny. Even though it's long as hell, like, it got a whole bunch of reach on it, but it is so skinny. And it is skinny because it is thin. Let's look at the same one up in the front. Matter of fact, we're gonna go with this one. This is at the top of my head. Look at this, is thin. Now, of course, it's a little bit shorter, but this is also, like I said, at the top of my head. This one is still as skinny as that one. But look, as soon as you get just one braid to the back, it started thickens right back up. So, I don't know. I've been rubbing my vitamin E oil, which has actually been helping because it was a real big gap right here before. But now I am actually getting ready to start on this side and finish this up. As y'all can see, this lays super freaking flat. So I don't have any issues when I put my wigs on. I just put on my cap and I keep it pushing. And that's if I put on one. Because depending on my wig, I usually don't. Because a lot of them I already have toned, which I'm going to show y'all what I tone it with. Maybe on the next one. So let's get this finished up. Like, I can braid y'all for days. Without a problem. Like, I can hook some braids up on my head, plaits and all. But for whatever reason, don't ever ask me to do what you see this? So as you can see, let me show y'all with that double drop. Y'all see how these are so big? And you see this front one? Like, I can't get the box. When I'm doing plaits, it's hard for me to get the size, not even the size, but it always go in, okay? I always have something bigger than the other ones, no matter what the hell I do. Like, I've tried starting now. I have gotten the knack down with my braids. Like, now I can get those straight back and they don't go in. But these plaits, though, baby, I ain't figured these out yet. We gonna see. Since I'm doing them so much now, I'll probably get even more hang of it because I really didn't plait my hair in the past. When my hair was relaxed, y'all seen what my hair usually was. It was either in a wig, braid, or ponytails. Because it was straight. It was so much easier to put it in a ponytail than it was to do anything. Like this, trying to put this in a ponytail, it's a job. Like, you gotta, your spray bottle with your conditioner in it, trying to smooth that sucker out, and then you gotta find the right gel that does not flake up, because otherwise, honey, baby, you gonna have a problem. If y'all been following me for a while, you know I have horrible allergies, so that's why I keep doing that. But, honey, when I tell you it is a pill, it is a pill. But I will say this though. I ain't going back to a relaxer. It's aggravating this crap is sometimes. I will not go back to a relaxer. My hair has been so much healthier, for me at least, since I got since I went natural, since I got, Lord Jesus, y'all don't mind me. Told y'all my brain don't be working sometimes. I try to pre-stretch it out through the whole entire process so I can get as straight as possible. Well, stretch as possible. Because I really don't, of course it's stretching, so it's going to be straight, but if it's still some waves in it, I don't really care that much. Because my hair is just resistant as hell to being straight right now. It hasn't been straight for 2 years, so now when I try to straighten it, it'll be like, That's why I need to find me a professional to do it for me. And when I find her in the Florida area and in my upcoming new area, I will let y'all know. And if you want to find out where your girl is getting ready to move to, which is about to be very exciting for me, I'm actually moving, I guess you could say, home. In a sense. Like, I've lived in Florida officially all of my life, but where family is where I call home. And that's where I'm going back to. So I'm done messing with this. I'm about to blow dry this and plait it up. Your girl will be back when I finish. Oh. Guys, so your girl is done. Like I said before, showed you the clip with the wig on. Your girl is tired and it's time to retire for the day. Okay. So if you like this video, you like how I take care of my hair, you have any tips for your girl to make this, handling all this natural hair any easier, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all. See y'all on the next one.